1230 The Buzz. Streaming online at thebuzzcincy.com.
Let's get it started in here.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town with PG Sittenfeld on 1230 The Buzz of Cincinnati. We are broadcasting to you today in a circumstance we thought we would never see, and you can tell me if I'm chatting about it too much, but you don't normally wake up and go and host your normal Saturday radio show and expect to find yourself locked in an elevator. I do have to give a shout-out. I mean, you all know Tamaya Denard is lovely and charming and graceful, and it would be easy for her to go crazy or act kind of wild or you know, really feel down about the fact that she's locked in very, very close quarters with her dear friend, PG Sittenfeld, but she's really been a champ about the whole thing. We have gotten word that security and the elevator maintenance folks should be here in about 10 minutes or so we will look forward to being released, but in the meantime, we're going to continue the conversation. I'm delighted to now welcome on the show for the first time Mayor Michael Nutter, the mayor of Philadelphia. Mayor Nutter, welcome to Cincinnati and welcome to Talk of the Town.
PJ, thank you very much. It's great to be here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and fired up and ready to go about the upcoming election. Although, unlike in Pennsylvania, early voting has already started. Of course, in Ohio, back on the 2nd, and extended hours start on Monday. So I want to encourage everybody to get out to vote.
Well, so you are you're in your second term of the mayor of one of the biggest and most sort of, iconic cities in the country. Tell us, Mayor Nutter, I mean, why do you see it as imperative for your city, Philadelphia, that Barack Obama receive a second term in the White House?
Well, it's critical for Philadelphia, and certainly the president and his team have done a lot of great things for Philadelphia, but also many, many cities across the country. I was listening to Mayor Mallory just a little while ago talking about some of the great work that the president and his administration have done in Cincinnati. We're here with Mike Coleman, who can talk about Columbus, Mayor Copeland, talking about some things that have happened in Springfield. And so in Philadelphia, literally right outside my door, we received a Tiger grant from President Obama's administration, a $15 million grant, a part of a $50 million project that's going to put 900 people to work over a 2-year period of time and completely transform that part of our great and, as you mentioned, historic city. That's just one of many examples of the work that the president and his team have been doing, and that's because President Obama is focused on cities. He knows that we're the incubators of innovation. We're the generators of ideas. We are where the talent is in cities all across America. And Ohio, you look at what's happened here. The president stood up, made the call to bring back the auto industry, and certainly there's been a benefit to Ohio as a result of that.
Now, let me ask you this. I mean, President Obama has clearly been a friend to Philadelphia, has been a friend to Cincinnati. Let me sort of ask you the flip question of, if Governor Romney were to become president, in what ways do you think that might set up your city, Philadelphia, back?
Well, if you noticed through this whole campaign season, and I think Governor Romney's been running for about 2 years now, I'm not sure that he knows how to spell the word city, let alone have any commentary about cities. He's demonstrated no interest in an urban agenda. He is focused on tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires, wants the middle class to pay for it, cut and eliminate the Affordable Care Act that President Obama spent time working to create. That's helped to protect young people who can stay on their parents' insurance, has provided prescription drug, reduced costs for our senior citizens, and, of course, extended the life of Medicare. And so I don't know anything that Mitt Romney has ever said about cities or recognized that we are 90% of the gross domestic product of the United States of America. We are the generators of the economy of the country. He's articulated no plan for growth in our cities anywhere in America.
So I've got the bumper sticker. Mitt Romney, wrong for Philadelphia. Let me do it.
He's wrong for Philadelphia. He's wrong for Ohio. He's wrong for America. I mean, he's just wrong.
Let me, we're delighted that you're here in Cincinnati today, but let me ask you, what are some of the things happening in Philadelphia right now that you're most proud of, or I guess sort of put another way, what can Cincinnati learn from Philadelphia?
Some of the things that we're working on, and again, we were the beneficiaries of another grant. We have a significant challenge in terms of shrinking the digital divide. As a result of a grant from the Obama administration, we've put up 77 computing centers all across the city of Philadelphia. Unfortunately, an estimated 40+% of Philadelphians don't have access to the internet, and so we're trying to deal with that particular issue. Investments in when the president talks about all the above strategy on energy. Philadelphia, we received a grant from the Department of Energy for a energy efficiency hub so that we can research and then commercialize various techniques to make buildings more energy efficient, reduce our carbon footprint, and clean up the environment. And so these are some of the things going on in Philadelphia, but there are many, many of these kinds of stories all across America. And again, certainly when you talk about Cincinnati, the benefits there, and Columbus and Akron, Warren, Springfield, many other cities across the great state of Ohio. Of course, our next door neighbor in Pennsylvania, and we see many, many similarities in terms of population and demographics, the economies, and we just want to get the word out. We need to make sure that people realize that the choices are so clear, the difference so stark, that President Obama is about moving forward. Mitt Romney is trying to take us backwards. The comments that he made at the debate just this week about women's health issues and pay equity. He can't take a position on the Lilly Ledbetter bill. He was wrong about what the president said and his focus with regard to Libya and the tragedy over there. I mean, he reminds me of that movie, The Truman Show. This is the Romney Show. He's just living in his own world. It's very different than mainstream America.
We are talking with Mayor Michael Nutter today on Talk of the Town with P.G. Sittenfeld, the mayor of Philadelphia. And you sort of talked to this in relation to some of Romney's policies, but do you see a bit of an anti-urban streak in America today? I mean, people who really aren't cheering for cities, don't want cities to succeed.
Well, what I picked up from Romney and his running mate Ryan, they're constantly betting against America. I mean, they really seemingly want the country to fail, and I would only suggest that is almost anti-American to want to win an election so bad that even when unemployment numbers come down, even when more Americans are working, they degrade the country. They dismiss these results. I mean, the numbers are the numbers, the facts are the facts, and it's only through their denigration of the things that President Obama is trying to accomplish that they feel that they can win. I mean, they're constant. I mean, they're just they're the doomsday twins, and everything is bad according to them. I don't know how they get up in the morning and go outside. I mean, it's just a bad environment according to them, and they're the two most depressing people in the United States of America that we're ever going to hear from.
Well, we've talked often on this show about Mitch McConnell's comment a couple of years ago. His top goal wasn't let's get unemployment down, let's restore the economy. It was let's defeat the president. So I think there's certainly something there. A couple more questions, Mayor Nutter. I know you're keeping a busy schedule here in Cincinnati today, but back in 2006, you won a very crowded mayor's race. I'm sure that J.J. Balaban wants to take lots of credit for his brilliant TV spot.
He deserves it.
Tell your daughter she deserves an Oscar for that. But how did you win that crowded mayor's race? What do you think made the difference?
Well, first, my daughter Olivia, she did play a significant role, and let me assure you, she does not let me forget it. She's a high school senior now. But beyond that, it was just hard work. We had a great field and serious candidates, and everybody had to step their game up. But I just worked hard every day. I mean, I told the campaign that I would only devote 20 hours a day to the campaign. That was my limit, 20 hours a day working. We raised our money. I knew what I was talking about, and fortunately spent 14 and a half years in city council. So, ultimately it's about hard work, and, we see that with the president. He is all over the place, constantly focused, constantly working on behalf of America, and that's why our economy is coming back. That's why unemployment is going down. That's why companies are moving their plants and operations back to the United States of America, because America is on the rise. Unlike what the other side wants to say, we are actually making progress. And whether it's in Pennsylvania, whether it's in Ohio, whether it's in Virginia, North Carolina, we're seeing the American economy coming back. The world is recognizing it. President Obama deserves re-election, and I'm working hard for him because he's been working so hard for us.
And we appreciate the optimistic outlook that you're presenting. You're obviously a great spokesman for the president, for the country, for your city. As we sit here today, you are Mayor Michael Nutter. What can we expect next? Governor Nutter, Senator Nutter, what's the future?
All you can expect is that I'm going to keep working my butt off every day on behalf of the citizens of my city. It's my hometown. I could not be more proud, and let the future take care of itself. But for the moment, I'm focused for the next 17 or so days on making sure that President Barack Obama gets reelected. When I can encourage all folks in Cincinnati and all across Ohio, get out to vote. An extended hour start on Monday. The early voting is a great idea and provides every possible opportunity, no excuse for anyone not to vote, exercise their franchise. It is a part of American citizenship to get out, to vote, and express yourself at the polls on Election Day, and that's my main message.
You are all focused for the next 17 days. One final non-political question. So we were very sad to see our Redlegs exit the playoffs. Obviously, the Bengals they've gone up, they've gone down. Give us some perspective as a Philadelphia guy. How hard are you all on your sport?
Philadelphians are aggressive in pretty much everything we do, and we are the most rabid and sports-crazed fans anywhere in the United States of America. We're also the greatest sports city in the country. So, look, we're pretty tough on our teams, but we always appreciate the effort. The Eagles have a bye week this week, so, I expect they'll get themselves together. The Phillies are rebuilding. Hopefully hockey will start back up, and the Sixers won last night. So, we're pretty good to go.
Well, Mayor Nutter, thanks for joining us on the show today. Keep up all the good work, and we will talk to you soon.
Thanks, VG.
Take care. That was Mayor Mike, the mayor of the city of Philadelphia. Great to have him join us on the show today. And we are humming. The elevator shaft does not deter us one bit. I hope all the normal energy from the studio is going through the airwaves right into your radio and into your living room. We'll be right back for the final segment of Talk the Town on 1230. Buzz.
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoned, get started, get